Znaczy, tak mi się kojarzy, nie? Że tak powinno być teoretycznie. Znaczy być, tak powinno się... No tak, oczywiście, dwie w powietrzu, ja łapię trzecią, no jo. Typical me. O nie, tam już się następna żaba, nie, to popiołek. Infernus. Ja pierdzielę, nie. Ja już nie mam czasu na walki. Baju jajo. Dobra, możemy wrócić, oddać questa. Ale chillerę masz fadu, co? Taki to sobie pożyje. Dobra, poczekajmy na dzień. Kurde, ta gra jest taka wciągająca, w sensie ma tyle tych pobocznych aktywności, które są związane stricte z grą cały czas. Że to jest masakra. W sensie my cały czas robimy coś, co jest nam potrzebne. W sensie, wiecie co chcę powiedzieć? Nie. Kurde. W sensie to cały czas daje nam jakiś progres postaci.
Excellent work today. Class dismissed.
Ugh. Can't say I'm terribly fond of...
I take it you're ready to
I completed your assignment, Professor. I'm ready to learn Bombarda now.
Good. Now, this spell comes with a caveat. It should only be used when necessary. The exploding charm, as you might suspect, can hurt people. Use caution when casting it.
I will, Professor.
I will hold you to that promise. Now, you must be precise in your wand movements. We don't want you blowing your hand off. Go ahead. Nice and steady wand movements. Remember, the exploding charm is highly volatile.
Okej. Nasmaruję ten statyw, kiedy się obiecuję.
Now, let us put it into practice, shall we?
Sooner or later.
Go ahead and try it on the pumpkins.
Na dyniach, okej.
Excellent wand work. Cast the spell just like that every time. Assured and in control.
Duże obrażenia, dobra, to mi się podoba. W ogóle te czerwone są spoko. Te od ognia. Dobra. Przebij balony to nie. Napar gazowy. Kurde, mogliśmy to sobie rzucić. No ale dobra. Porozmawiajmy z profesorem Figiem. Można było to zrobić, słuchajcie, teraz jak były te żaby. - 32 sloty mamy. Dzisiaj ktoś się o to pytał. 32. Okej. A, jeszcze czekajcie. Jak już go złapałam, to możemy porozmawiać z naszym zgredkiem. Żeby można było wybudować nam wybudować nam co? Zagrody. Ach, o nie, no samca nie złapaliśmy. Ja pitole. To były wszystko samice, co złapałam? Serio? No trudno. To idziemy do profesora Figa. Ja pitole, no. Człowiek już myślał, że dobrze tutaj sobie zagospodarował czas i dupa. Ale pech, widzowie, no. Jak ostatnio samych samców złapałam, tak teraz same samice, no. Widzisz, drób dzisiaj poluje na samice. Dzisiaj ten borsuk, Boże, Larsu by był zadowolony. Polowania na samice. O, na 83, widzisz? Rozbudziłeś się i już jest lepiej.
Professor Fig, the keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we
O,
suspected.
widzisz,
And
April?
sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the port key. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. All right. You'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I've actually met Scrope, but I'm not sure he'll tell me. He's rather devoted to the Black family.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't Polyjuice Potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have Polyjuice Potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more.
Ale flacha.
How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the
Dzisiaj
castle.
soczek jest.
You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
No to niezły kombinator. Tutaj jest w ogóle ten Demimos. Ja bym sobie najchętniej go zabrała od razu, ale... Potrzebujemy działać szybko.
Professor, a moment of your time, please. Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only... you'd asked me about a particular potion, and well,
I did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
I assure you, Sharp, you may speak freely.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which student gets this rather unenviable task.
If you must speak with me, consult my secretaries or what have you. Now move along.
Oj, na dół.
You call that a shine on those boots? Do better.
What could the headmaster want?
When I witness what passes for magic in these halls, I...
Headmaster? Here, what could he want?
I haven't time for any of you at the moment. None. None at all. Move aside.
Professor, a word? Professor Black? Again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
I should think you'd have better things to do with your time. Now, where's my elf?
Good day, Professor. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kogawa.
What did we do to deserve him as a headmaster?
Stand proud, purebloods. The future is yours.
I've learned almost all and he's coming this way.
I wonder almost daily why I accepted this appointment from the ministry.
Professor, I need to speak to you.
Oho.
Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
Ah, well, yes. He's handling some official ministry business for me.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig. I shall never understand that man.
Dobra, muszę sobie zrobić małą przerwę, słuchajcie. Zaraz wracam.